Hey dudes, it's PDubs. Thanks as always for checking out the channel. Now I know when it comes to arcade tours, game room tours, collection tours, these kinds of videos over the last 10 years on YouTube have been made hundreds of times over by many content creators. And although it's not original content, it's always fun to see what is out there. I always like watching these videos no matter who does them. That way we can kind of see, hey, if I'm ever in that city or town, what kind of arcades or game rooms or things can I go take a look at? And today we're going to look at the Tilt Studio in Tempe, Arizona. What I enjoyed most about walking inside of this particular arcade is that it is a two-story, 40,000 square foot entertainment center located inside of Tempe's Arizona Mills Mall, one of the largest malls in the state of Arizona. This particular arcade is located right adjacent to the food court and right next to the movie theater. You couldn't ask for a better placement for this arcade inside this shopping mall. There are over 150 classic and modern interactive video and redemption arcade games here for all skill levels, and what's really interesting is on the lower level they do have a lot of the oversized games, a lot of the carnival type games, as well as the large racing games and things like that. On the upper level is where they have a very nice selection of pinball machines and classic arcade games. We're going to show you some of the stuff we played with.
Watch out!
Man, that VR racing was cool, and when you have 40,000 square feet available to you, you definitely have a lot of room for these oversized redemption games, carnival-style games, claw games, etc. Tons of stuff packed onto the lower level for folks of all ages to play and enjoy. Also on the first floor, we have some shooting games. I was taking a look at Sega's The Ocean, and I was like, oh, I've never played that. What's that? But then I turn around and I look, and they got back-to-back. They got Silent Scope 2 and Silent Scope 1 back-to-back, and when I saw these, I immediately had to hop over and play Silent Scope 1. I'll show you some more of the really cool racers that they had in this arcade, but it was nice to see that they had SEGA Rally. It was really cool to see this particular one. Never really played it in an arcade that I can recall, so I figured let's give it a shot. And although I didn't realize I had a really bad camera angle here, I can say I actually really enjoyed playing this racing game. It was a lot of fun. I did see a good amount of pretty cool racing games on this visit, including the Fast and the Furious. We also had Sega Super GT. They also had Mario Kart 2. They had Need for Speed Carbon, which is really nice to see. NASCAR Racing, which is a lot of fun. And then, of course, Cruisin' Exotica, which was awesome as always. Can never go wrong with Cruisin'. And if you feel like hopping inside an arcade machine, they have several of those as well. We got a couple Lost Worlds, as well as a Let's Go Jungle. And, of course, more redemption and prize machines all over the place for the kiddos, the wives, the girlfriends, and maybe even you. Since my adorable wife was with me, wanted to win her one of these cow-looking unicorn things, and I got ripped off. I had never played Transformers Dark Alliance before, this two-person kind of cockpit shooting cabinet, so it was really cool to see this. This thing was absolutely massive, so my wife and I climbed in and played. From a gameplay perspective, it was a really cool game, really well done, lots of fun, especially for two players to try and tag team and destroy all the Decepticons and everything. However, this particular unit inside this particular arcade, unfortunately, the player one side, all the little inside motor solenoids were broken on the player one gun, so we weren't getting any kind of kickback, force feedback. And then when it comes to the audio, they had the audio on the game turned super far down. You couldn't even hear the audio on the recording, hence me muting the clip and doing a voiceover. And holy crap, that is the biggest claw machine I have ever seen in my life. The Tilt Big Choice claw machine. Holy cow. And before we head upstairs to the classic arcades and pinball machines, just wanted to show off a few more of those carnival-style arcade games that they do have available here. Whack-A-Mole, Surf's Up, Strength Test, all that kinds of stuff. Really cool. Climbing up the stairs, heading towards the classic arcades and pinball machines definitely reminded me of heading upstairs in my home, heading into PDubs Arcade Loft to play some arcade games, and we have the classic games, as well as an awesome view overlooking the lower level. In fact, there's several great vantage points you'll see throughout the video looking down on the lower level arcade. The Classics arcade section was a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be, but they did have Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Centipede, Area 51, Asteroids, NFL Blitz, NBA Jam, as well as several fighters such as Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter variations, which I'll show you in a second. But it's just this section here, so I was a little sad about that. Some of the classic arcades like NFL Blitz 2000 Gold Edition, as well as the NBA Jam Tournament Edition, these cabinets were in excellent shape and so much fun to play.
Touchdown Bears!
Some of the fighting games on the upper level included Project Justice, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Always nice to see this out in the wild. Taking a look over here, we do have some Marvel vs. Capcom. Nice to see this as well. They have the pedestal ones here. You do have the Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, so that was cool to see as well. Bunch of pedestal fighters up here. And then, of course, we had a few more games. We had some Tekken. We had some Simpsons up here, but Simpsons was broken. There's your original Simpsons cabinet. You do have Captain America and the Avengers, and Mortal Kombat 4, Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, as well as the Street Fighter Championship Edition. It was a little sad to see that their Donkey Kong cabinet was just jacked up to all hell. Take a look at that. We have a green screen, and of course this cabinet was just beat to holy hell, which was sad to see. Galaga and the others were in pretty decent shape, but Donkey Kong was jacked up. A couple of their classic arcades were running the original arcade boards, but some of them, like this Galaga, you'll notice they had a 60-in-1 and turned these into little multiplayers. On this particular classic Galaga cabinet, they had all the Galaga games available for you to pick on, or Galaga-type games from the 60-in-1. And I absolutely loved playing Area 51. This was a ton of fun, and it played really well in their arcade. But their pinball is what steals the show at the Tilt Studios arcade here in Tempe, Arizona. Nice little overlook. You can check out the entire arcade from there, or at least one half of the building. But their pinball collection is where it's at, baby.
But right here, this section here, upstairs on the upper level in Tilt Studios here in Arizona, this is the coolest part, in my opinion. This is the whole entire pinball section, and man, they got a lot of goodies here. A lot of great machines. We got a great lineup of tables here. We got the Beatles. We got the Munsters. We got Elvira's House of Horror. We got Monopoly. We got Aerosmith. We got AC/DC. We got Monster Bash. We got Metallica. We got Iron Maiden, Star Wars, The Addams Family, The Walking Dead, Deadpool, Pirates of the Caribbean, Ghostbusters, Guardians of the Galaxy, Mandalorian.
You have to admit that's a pretty sick collection just alongside this one wall. And of course, if we kind of take a look at the other side, we have some more over there, and those ones you definitely want to see. Let's go check those out first.
Very surprising to see a Gottlieb classic game here, Cactus Jacks. Since it's here, let's go ahead and check it out. You guys know I like my Gottlieb.
Minus that one Gottlieb game, there were a ton of Stern Pro editions of Jurassic Park, Godzilla, Avengers Infinity War, etc. So much fun to play these games. I was upstairs here for about an hour just playing tons of pinball games. I spent a lot of time on Stern's Jurassic Park because I never really played this one very much at all. Just here and there at like the Pinball Hall of Fame and some other local barcades here in Arizona. So I got to play this for an extended period of time and really enjoyed it.
Gotta get up that ramp, baby.
Which pinball table did I spend the most time playing? Well, of course, Godzilla. I absolutely love Godzilla. I think this is an amazing pinball table. Everything about it screams fun, excitement. If I had room for more real full-size pinball machines in my home, I think Godzilla would be on my short list of ones to purchase. Everything about this cabinet, it's gorgeous. It's the gameplay, the table, the options, the mini games, everything about this table is super well done. Super impressive.
I've just been handed a bulletin. We have just learned that Godzilla has made landfall.
To the people of the earth.
I love this table. I would love to own this table.
It is my expert opinion that the ball should be returned.
Everyone evacuate the area now.
Earth will continue to exist only as a colony of Planet X. Shoot the storm.
Godzilla's heat ray is building. It's Mecha Godzilla. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Got some of my personal favorites here. We have Black Knight, which I just played at the Pinball Hall of Fame with the Rexer show. Of course, they got the Stranger Things table from Stern. Can't go wrong with Stranger Things. I actually love the artwork here. And then, of course, Avengers Infinity Quest.
Another game that would be on my short list if I had room for more full-size pinball machines in my home would be Avengers Infinity Quest. I absolutely love this table as well. Not as much as Godzilla, but definitely a close second. I think Godzilla is kind of my favorite at the moment.
Love this table.
Skill shot.
Skill shot, baby. Oh, come on, I should have... Ball save.
I'm Natasha Romanov, the Black Widow.
I'm sending you to the location of the stone.
Nice.
Another game I spent a lot of time on was Deadpool, and Deadpool I really enjoyed as well. So when it comes to the Tilt Studios here in Tempe, Arizona, definitely the pinball is where this arcade shines the most. They have a wonderful assortment of Pro Edition pinball machines from Stern and a couple other manufacturers, and it's probably my favorite part of this whole arcade. Rounding out the rest of the upper level of the arcade, you have tons and tons and tons of claw machines and redemption machines. All kinds of stuff for everyone to play, no matter what age you are. Deal or no deal. Oh, look at that. Somebody got mad and punched the glass. And of course, they have their own bar upstairs for the grown-ups to grab a tasty beverage. You got bars as well as, whatchamacallit? Oh, there's some kids playing Dance Dance Revolution. More redemption machines. Little restaurant, get yourself some food, all that kinds of stuff. Nice little walkway, everything overlooking that lower level. Lots of fun and set up really nice. All in all, I had a great time and enjoyed my experience at the Tilt Studio here in Tempe, Arizona at the Arizona Mills Mall. I'll have a link to their website and all their information in the video description below. Definitely, guys, leave me your comments, feedback, and reactions. Would love to see that. After the video is over, If you enjoyed the tour, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up on the way out, and as always, my dudes, thank you for subscribing.